This is a Hawk Eye WRX. No, it's not an STI, but it's one of the coolest JDMs out there.
There's been some significant changes made to the stock design.
This is a spectacle that you can enjoy while being chopped up by this WRX. There's been some changes to the interior too, and we'll show you how race car this is. The best thing about the interior are these.
It's only 4-cylinder, but we'll show you how cool it is.
Find out if it's worth spending over 60,000. We'll take it for a drive. You're watching Total Talk. This is a 2006 Hawk Eye WRX. It's famously known as the Naruto X. The owner of this car has spent well over $60,000 on getting this car to where it is today. And it's safe to say it's one of the best looking WRXs we've seen so far. Shout out to Adelaide Detailing Garage for making this car look amazing too.
Now for a WRX that's worth over $60,000, it's got a 2.5 litre 4-cylinder engine which produces 360 horsepower, and it's driven via a 5-speed manual gearbox, and it powers all 4 wheels. Let me read this out because I'm not going to remember all of this. It's got a fully built EJ257 by SJ Automotive. It's running flex fuel. It's got a GT pump turbo. It's got a full exhaust, and it's sitting on coils.
Competition wise, the only competitor would be a WRX, a EVO that's fully built. And the thing is, this car is built highly according to the individual's need. That's what cars are all about. And safe to say, this build is one of the coolest things the internet has seen as well. Given that it's got an absolute animal under the bonnet and it really is a one-of-one build, it's time to show you how this exterior plays out in 2025 and the personal touches being done to this car. Let's do a quick walk around of the exterior. Now, only having watched one season of Naruto, all I know is that these two are the good guy symbols, and I know some Naruto fan is gonna, well, send a hate comment. Anyway, the thing is, one thing I really love about the car and all WRXs or STIs is this front headlight. I actually wanted to buy a hatch, the 09 hatch, and then the first thing I wanted to do was change the headlights to this, which is so good. There's no better combination than a WRX and these headlights. It's got a massive hood scoop to suck all the air in, and what's very impressive of this car is this is a custom WRB paint, and it is one of the most stunning cars that we've seen in this color. Well, this is a one-of-one paint, to be honest. Anyway, let's move on. You get 18-inch gold bronze wheels, which I think look amazing, and this car gets wide fenders. Now the thing is, this car is on coils as well, and that means perfect fitment. At the side, it's safe to say that it is aggressive and it's one of the best looking sedans out there. But what about the back? Let's find out. Let's start with the wings. Now this car has 2 spoilers. Yes, it is absolutely needed. On most cars, spoilers don't really make a difference, but on this it does. And Adelaide Detailing Garage. So if you want to get your car detailed or paint corrected, go to Adelaide Detailing Garage. There's no other person that we would recommend in Adelaide. Anyway, moving down, something very beautiful are these rear taillights, and this is a spectacle that you can enjoy while being chopped up by this WRX. Let's move even further down. You get a titanium tip exhaust and a rear diffuser. Exterior wise, 10 out of 10. So far, the engine and the exterior of this car goes to show that this is one of the best builds in Australia. But what about the interior? Let's find out. One thing I really love about this car is this custom steering wheel. It feels and looks very nice. You also get a racing stripe, analog driver's display, which is something that we love. You get this awesome gear lever. I think this is the perfect height for it as well. And one thing that's also aftermarket is this infotainment system with Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. You get your custom gauges here. The best thing about the interior are these carbon bucket seats. Yes, they are carbon bucket seats. They fit perfectly, manually adjustable as well. And funny story about these bucket seats, they were in the 370Z that we filmed, and the owner of this car took it from that. Anyway, let's move on.
Now it's time to take this rocket powered go-kart and see how it feels on tarmac.
Okay, let's go for a drive in the WRX. Dude, this thing, it's quick. Okay, let's jump onto second gear and holy fuck, this is quick. Oh my god, dude. Oh,
I am in love.
The acceleration is crazy. It's literally crazy. I don't think I've ever driven a car that scared me until I drove this. 366 horsepower and it feels like that. God damn. Anyway, the brakes, pretty good. honestly, very good. The thing is, you kind of have to upgrade your brakes in order to support the very powerful engine.
And now that is what the owner has done.
Yes, that's so. I when it comes to like driving this is literally the rawest car I've driven. One thing that's not so great, but then also great at the very same time, is the suspension. It's very stiff. It's literally the stiffest thing that we've driven. Oh my god, this is scary. This is so scary, dude. Before the turbo kicks in, this takes off, and then the turbo kicks in, this car literally goes sideways, and I feel like all four wheels are spinning, which is incredible for an all-wheel drive car with semi-slicks. The wheels still spin. How incredible is that? I really can't believe that 360 horsepower on this car feels like it literally feels like a 500 horsepower Alpine, which is like what, 1,000 kilos. Incredible. Holy shit.
It's safe to say that the driving experience is nothing short of shockingly good. It's the closest we've come to actually driving a race car. But it's time to get our final thoughts.
Final thoughts of this absolute beauty. Now, what I will confident to say is, this is literally the best car I've driven. I mean, there's nothing more engaging, there's nothing more that has scared me than this. You know the Hurricane Evo that we filmed? I'm more scared to drive this than the Evo, because this is, when the turbo kicks in, this is a different animal. This is literally,
you feel the rawness of that turbo, you feel the full power of that turbo.
yes. And holy shit, what an amazing car. Now, this car is literally, to me, a perfect build, and honestly, 10 out of 10. I can't give it a better rating than that. This is literally perfection. The owner made, you perfected this car. I love this.
Hats off to you, like.
And Gavin, what are your final thoughts?
I always liked Evos because there's something about the Evo that always presented to me as a kid that made me like it. But today, the whole day, it has made me reflect on my on my thoughts of what I would like better. I'm not choosing one, but this is just, I'm lost for words.
And one thing I really love about this car is this car's steering input and the steering response that you get is absolutely amazing. There's so much grip around the corners, and one thing I will confident to say is, when this turbo kicks in, this car is a completely different animal. It literally takes off and throws your head back in, and thanks to the bucket seats,
It just hugs you.
yes, dude, this car's turbo, I just can't describe it. This is literally the best turbocharged car that I have driven so far.
And the noise.
God damn, right?
The thing that you would see in like animes or like movies like Initial D, Fast and Furious. We're just hearing it. And
Literally.
it's perfect. It's like music to your ears.
And that's where we'll end the video. Thank you for watching Throttle Talk. Thank you for helping us achieve our dreams. Like and subscribe. We'll see you guys in the next one. And here's some bonus noises.